What's up, guys? Happy Friday. Shawn here. Thank you for tuning in to another Friday Fuel Up, where we take your finances or your sales from 89 octane, maybe up to 93 octane with a little sales tip and a financial tip. Hey, I want to carry on to one of the videos I talked about where I referenced something called the Rule of 72. So my financial advisor friends taught me this years ago, and my money mentor taught me. And I said, what's the Rule of 72? And he said, well, if you get a 10% return on your money, it'll double every 7.5 years approximately. He said, if you get 7.5%, it'll double every 10 years. So how does this relate to our mortgage? Now, first of all, let me say something before you guys DM me. We can all have different opinions about this. I'm going to hear people probably say, but you're not counting mortgage payments, you're not counting taxes and insurance. What I use is an apples to apples comparison. So devil's advocate, I'm not going to use any mortgage interest deduction in these numbers. So let's just use some rough general numbers to explain the Rule of 72. Let's say you're going to buy a $400,000 home and you're walking away from your previous home with $200,000. So you sold a home, you're buying a brand new one, that's $400,000. A lot of people would say, well, I'm going to put $200,000 down on a new home, which means you're going to have zero left over from what you walked away with. Over here, what I would recommend is put 20% down to avoid PMI and get good interest rates. That's $80,000. What that means is I'd have $120,000 left over. If I got a 10% rate of return in my mutual funds or my stocks or with my advisor, that money after 7.5 years would grow to $240. After another 7.5 years, it would grow to $480. So approximately around 15, 16 years, my money would be $480,000, where over here, apples to apples, we still have zero. I could draw it out and I could pay off that mortgage balance that I carried up here of $320,000 easily, write a check for it. But what I would encourage people to do is continue going. And if you can make it another 7.5 years, about 22, 23 years, you're going to have almost $1 million. Go and write a check, pay off the mortgage balance, retire, and you're still going to have $500,000 plus. Again, not counting mortgage interest deduction, taxes, insurance. I'm trying to use a very vanilla, same similar circumstance. This is the type of advice that people are not receiving from loan officers and from banks. This is what makes me different. I'm a mortgage consultant, and I try to look for a winning strategy and utilize the whole picture to help you build more wealth, pay off debt, and retire sooner. Hope you guys have a great Friday.